How far would you go to uncover the truth, knowing it might tear your entire life apart? Before we dive in, let me ask you this. How far would you risk to uncover the truth, even if it could burn your world to ashes? Hello, friend. Thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and share the story with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below and let me know where you're watching from. I always love hearing from you. Now, let's begin. The phone buzzed softly against the polished oak desk. Adrian looked up from his laptop, eyes heavy from hours of poring over quarterly reports. He reached for it almost automatically, more from habit than curiosity. One message. No contact name. No previous conversation. It simply said, Redwood Tavern. Back corner booth. Come now if you want the truth. Adrian blinked, skeptical. No attachments, no emojis, no links. Nothing flashy. Just a simple, direct summons. His first thought, wrong number, prank, scam. Yet something about it stopped him cold. The words weren't random. They were deliberate. Come now if you want the truth. The phrase clawed at his mind, refusing to let go. His gut twisted before his brain could catch up. Somewhere deep inside, he knew it was about her, about Elise. She had told him she'd visit her mother tonight. Just a quick visit, she'd said, in her usual breezy way. Nothing seemed unusual. Still, Adrian grabbed his keys without thinking. His pulse pounded as he drove through dim streets, city lights smearing across his windshield. Redwood Tavern. They had history there, birthdays, anniversaries, countless nights filled with wine and whispered laughter. But tonight, it stood like a monument to something broken. He parked a block away, staring at the warm glow inside. It looked normal, quiet even, but he knew better. With practiced calm, Adrian slipped through the side entrance, moving along the shadowed walls unnoticed. He scanned the booths discreetly, and in the far corner, he saw Elise. She looked radiant, leaning in close to a man Adrian didn't recognize. Sharp suit, expensive watch, the kind of man who radiated control effortlessly. They laughed easily, comfortably. It wasn't innocent. Adrian's stomach sank as he watched Elise touch the man's hand, her laugh soft and familiar, the way she had once laughed with him. Then she kissed him. Not a peck. Not accidental. A kiss full of intent. Adrian's heart clenched, but his hands didn't shake. He lifted his phone and snapped a single photo. One image. That was enough. No yelling, no dramatic scene. He turned and walked out through the back, every step heavier than the last. The night air hit him like ice, breath sharp in his chest. Before he could reach his car, something made him glance back. Inside, the man, still holding Elise's hand, locked eyes with him. Cold, direct, calculated. Then he leaned toward Elise, whispering something. Elise froze. Her smile vanished. Her eyes darted around, panic rising. She didn't see him, but Adrian saw everything he needed. This wasn't random. That message? Not a warning. A trap. The man wanted him to witness this. Adrian drove home in a fog. His mind raced, face expressionless. The house was untouched, dinner plates waiting, her favorite candle burning, but something inside Adrian had shifted. He sat in silence, staring at their framed wedding photo. His phone buzzed. A message from Elise, cold and clinical. I want a divorce. All communication through attorneys only. No apology, no explanation. A line drawn through everything they had shared. Adrian didn't reply. He didn't cry. He simply sat, numb, letting the truth sink in. By morning, he had already contacted an attorney, a sharp, no-nonsense woman named Miranda Chase. She listened carefully, then gave clear instructions. Give me everything. He handed her the photo, the message, the financial records, every shared account. That day, Adrian began closing doors, canceling Elise's credit cards, locking her out of joint accounts, changing every password. Not for revenge, but survival. Elise had made her choice. He was just responding. Within 2 days, her lawyer, a smug man named Damon Pierce, sent a formal letter demanding Adrian resume financial support. Miranda's reply was ruthless. She attached Elise's own message, cutting off direct contact, then listed every transaction Adrian had ended since her demand. Elise's camp tried spinning a sob story. Friends called, questioning his harshness. Family whispered, framing Elise as confused or lost. But Adrian didn't explain. He let them believe what they wanted. Meanwhile, Miranda dug deeper, and what she uncovered was worse than Adrian had feared. Elise had tried to drain a forgotten joint account with enough savings to do serious damage. She almost succeeded, but Miranda intercepted in time. This wasn't a heartbroken wife seeking comfort. It was calculated. The divorce dragged on, bitter and cold. Elise's lawyer painted her as a victim, abandoned and destitute. She claimed Adrian's coldness drove her to infidelity, but Miranda dismantled their story piece by piece. The judge saw it all: Elise's own messages, the attempted theft, the betrayal caught on camera. Then came the smear campaign. Anonymous complaints surfaced at Adrian's company. False allegations whispered doubts about his character. Deals stalled. Partners hesitated. But Adrian stayed composed. Miranda launched a full internal audit, methodically clearing his name. The attacks ceased, but not before Adrian realized who orchestrated them: Elise. She had tried to destroy him from the shadows, targeting his heart and everything he had built. In the final hearing, Elise broke down, accusing Adrian of emotional abandonment. Miranda calmly read Elise's cold divorce message aloud, followed by evidence of her lies and theft. The judge's decision was swift. Elise's hardships were her own doing. Adrian retained full ownership of his business, founded before their marriage. The judge sanctioned Elise for concealed property purchases, reducing alimony to the bare minimum. Her mask shattered. She left the courthouse alone, disgraced. Later, a former acquaintance revealed the truth over drinks. The man Elise kissed, Marcus Weller, a ruthless financial consultant known for seducing clients' partners, had sent the anonymous message intentionally, hoping Adrian would leave. But he hadn't known Adrian's company was untouchable or that Elise would walk away empty-handed. When Marcus realized the truth, he vanished, leaving Elise ruined and alone. Adrian didn't laugh at her downfall. He didn't celebrate. He walked away quietly, steady, transformed. The man who once believed in forever had become sharper, stronger, calmer. The wounds lingered, but he understood one thing: he hadn't lost everything, only the illusion. And sometimes, that is the hardest truth of all.